How would you like to go outside today and enjoy the nice sunny weather? How would you like to not only enjoy the sunny weather, but also get in great shape while doing it? How would you like to play the most popular sport around the world, soccer? Today's guest will talk about his experiences and challenges he has gone through while playing this fun sport. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join our host, Travis.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program in to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write at least and direct at least 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress. Throughout this semester, our guest today is an experienced soccer player who has been playing soccer since the age of 5. We would like you to meet today's guest, Bogdan.
Hey, Travis.
Thank you for coming. Okay. So, Mr. Bogdan, tell me a little bit about your soccer experiences while we watch you in action.
Sure. Soccer's a really fun sport. It's meant to be played in the fall and the spring, but I actually play year-round. In the summer, it gets pretty hot, but in the winter, I actually play indoor soccer. It all started basically at the age of 5. I used to play Division I soccer at West Rocks Middle School in Norwalk. There's like 4 or 5 people on the field at a time. There's no goalie, there's no positions really. I wouldn't even call it competitive, honestly. It was more fun. And then I turned, I think, 8 or 9 maybe, and I moved up to Division II soccer. The field grew a little bit. The full 10 players, including the goalie, were on the field. And, it definitely became a lot more competitive at this point. After D2 soccer, I went on and I got recruited actually for travel soccer. And travel soccer is fun. It's really competitive. I traveled all over the Northeast pretty much, Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts. Tournaments every other weekend, about 3 or 4 practices a week. It was pretty tough, honestly. And after that, I actually went back to recreational soccer. I went back to D3 soccer, which it took place at Broad River in Norwalk also. That was fun too. And after that, I went on actually to play 2 years at Norwalk High. I played defense on the freshman and the JV team. And that was exciting too, It was definitely pretty competitive. And since then, I actually became a ref. I ref soccer games. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to ref on the weekends. I went back to Division I soccer, Division II soccer, and I even refed a couple of travel games. And, and since I don't really play soccer too much anymore, once in a while I'll go out and kick the ball around, I'll hang out with a couple of the guys, and get a nice game.
Okay, thank you. Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Yeah, it actually all started back in high school. I was taking a current issues class, and 2 of my best friends were in that class. And one of our projects was to do a video, and I didn't know anything about videos, I didn't know anything about cameras, that kind of stuff. So it had to be done on a current issue. We decided to do it on a police brutality. So basically, the video consisted of my 2 best friends beating the crap out of me. And what, the class absolutely loved it. The teacher loved it. I got 100 on it, And that's what kind of started. That's what inspired me to, take this class. And after that, we made a couple more videos. We even filmed a little bit in the summer, not related to school. So, I definitely have a passion for video making now.
Sounds very interesting. What are the most useful things you've learned in TV production 1?
Coming into this class, like I said, I didn't really know anything. I'd worked with just basic movie editing. I worked with Windows Movie Maker, it's called. It's just a free download, basically. And so when I came in, I tried out Avid. I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, it's so complicated and stuff. So, after a couple weeks, I finally got it. And so I definitely learned how to use Avid, which is a pretty professional editing software. And of course, I learned to work in the studio. Controlling audio, controlling the teleprompter, directing other people's projects.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Sounds very interesting. Tell us about the productions you created for the TV1 class, the sequences, so forth.
Okay, sure. The sequences, we started out with the teacup sequence.
Okay.
The teacup sequence is it's pretty basic. It's just a little bit of like cutting on the action kind of thing. It's just, as you can see, it's just a woman, pouring tea. And then, the next sequence was a woman going into a car, cutting on action again, turned on the ignition, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It was very simple stuff, nothing too complicated. And my sequence I made, involved a student just tying his shoes. Again, just cutting on action, that kind of stuff. Nothing too drastic,
Okay.
really. And my academic day festival, I went to the Spring Festival. I filmed the choir. I went at 1 o'clock. Basically, I filmed it for about 15 minutes. Just went in there with my camera, filmed the entire thing, and then I left. Just waited for a student to come out, and this guy actually, was willing to let me interview him, And I just asked him basic questions, what do you think of the choir, Do you enjoy singing, that kind of stuff. My other video, the campus story. This is an interesting one. It was actually more of kind of like an I Am Legend ripoff, like the movie. It's basically the last man on earth kind of thing.
Okay.
And he has, of course, conveniently, he's at NCC, And, he comes in, he goes to class, and there's no one there, everything's empty. But weird things happen, And I'll talk to you more about that later.
Okay, thank you. Now, I know you had one project that you felt was your best. Please tell us about it while we watch a part of the video.
Yeah, my best project was definitely my campus story. Like I said, it consisted of the I Am Legend kind of thing. He goes into school, he's going to his class, and his class is shut. It happens. The teacher's not there sometimes. But the only weird thing is there's no students in the entire school. So, it's a little weird. He starts hearing noises, weird things start appearing, chairs start appearing. And at the end, as you can see, actually, like, one of my friends played a ghost, and he actually appears out of nowhere. And he encounters them. And, luckily, it was only a dream. He finds out in the end of the movie, so
Okay.
it works out well for him.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Bogdan. Thank you so much.
Questions?
Okay. After learning how to shoot and edit these projects, what would you like to create next?
I'm due to graduate NCC in May, so I'm not going to be taking any more TV classes here. But wherever I go next, I definitely think I'm going to take another TV production class because I enjoy it, and it might be something I want to continue, maybe even for a major.
Okay. 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 Today we got the chance to meet someone who shared with us all his experiences and challenges he has had while playing soccer. As a new TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to document other soccer experiences. He also plans to use his new knowledge from Television One to edit exciting soccer videos in the future. We would like to thank Adam for joining us. We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our program. Thank you and good day. Thank you.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Travis, directed by Caesar. I'm your announcer, Adam Rubin. New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.